Okay, you're now allowed. Steven anauliza link. Mhm. Okay.
Your screen is very big. Mimi ndo naona vitu zangu.
Whose screen? Screen ya nani?
Victoria
Ati ni very?
because anyway nitwaje amezoom.
Na
Ni
smila
kama
iko sawa tu.
zoom ina lakini nyinyi mnapenda big things.
Hapana, wewe ni kama upande yako ndio umeizoom. On your
Okay.
side ndio ni kama umefanya hiyo stuff. Ni kama umebadilisha ratio.
Not really.
12 o'clock. Mhm.
Oh, so okay. Hii ni chat ya 1 hour.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, I started analyzing it from the daily kidogo tu.
Mhm.
Mm. And then nikaona hapa kuna demand zone hapa. Naona mali nimechora hii box ya grey.
Okay.
Hello. So nikaona kuna demand
Can
zone.
hear you.
So nikaiweka in mind and then nikaenda kwa 4 hour.
Victoria,
Mhm.
before you continue, Steven doesn't understand our language.
Oh, I thought he's not here. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, he's quiet. He's like, oh.
Okay,
I'm learning a
okay.
new language. It's okay. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So I started my analysis from the daily
Yes.
and I noticed there's a demand zone over here where there's a gray rectangular box. This, you see the caster?
Mm-hmm.
A demand zone?
Sorry, supply zone, not demand, supply. There's a supply zone. So I marked it. And then I
Yeah.
went to the 4 hour. And since this is actually did not name it, but here it is. This is the demand supply zone, which was on the daily. So it's marked. And then during market closure, this is where I guess this is the last candle. And considering that we were taught about the box, I did place the box here. Now this small box. Then I said, if it either goes above it or below it, and then I'll take the trade from either above or below. And if it passes it and I get a 1-to-1 reward, risk to reward, I'll have to check on this. Now let me narrow my screen out of it. Price. I hope it's clear. So I did draw the box here, and then the top box is if it breaks to the top, and the lower box is it breaks below this middle box. And if it does, I'll wait and see how the market will react over here, because this was a downtrend. But I saw over here where I drew the box from the daily, this is the last lower high. So if it breaks above, there is like complete change of structure. So if it breaks above above here, I'll take the trade to here, because we have a demand zone on the 4-hour, and there is also a fair value gap. So probably there'll be some
A demand zone
and a fair value gap. Sorry, supply zone and fair value gap over here. So if it breaks above here, I'll take the trade to this point. Yeah, that's my market analysis.
Oh, okay. So you're waiting for the break above.
Actually, I'm waiting for the break first of this small box
Okay.
for a one-to-one risk to reward. And then if it breaks above this, I'll take it to here, because this is where we have the demand supply zone and the fair value gap.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it breaks below, I'll wait for it to give me a one-to-one, and then I see what the market does. And if it breaks below here, I'll take a sell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
I just want you to be sure of your areas, because I'm not seeing if you have indicated like you've correctly named them. So sometimes I can actually see that confusion. You're saying a demand, a supply, sometimes can actually affect you in your trading if you're not keen enough.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
name them.
So, yeah. So if you want to stay keen on naming them, or just if you're comfortable enough with the way they are and you are sure, it's also okay. It's up to you. So long as you
But in the
just
back of my mind, I knew it was a supply zone. I was just confusing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are you bullish or bearish?
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm still bearish.
You're still bearish. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Mm. Unless Mr. Rain, you have something else to chime in. I know it
Yeah,
was the first time Vicky
Mm.
sharing us ideas, which is so nice.
Yeah. The idea is good. I like when she says it, if it breaks that. You said is a what law?
A lower high. Lower high.
I like that one, because I think she's grasping it so well. Because those highs and lows, most of the time, they determine the direction of the trend most of the time. So she's I was expecting actually you give me a deeper analysis of it, but if this is how you do it, that's very much okay, because there's no right or wrong way to do it. So what else can I see? Yeah, let's see. Unless I share mine too, so that we can. Mine has nothing. Mine was to start from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Maybe you can break it further.
yeah. So, oh,
Okay. I want to take a screenshot of this trade of Victoria. Zip. Okay, I have it.
Oh,
yeah.
quick. I have something to say. Nowadays, I actually take a trade based on the box and,
Uh-huh.
and the structure and the lower highs and lower lows, plus incorporating the fib once it breaks above the zone
Uh-huh.
I've told you about.
Awesome. How is it? How has it been? I know you were not there on the last call when we were expanding more a little bit about the box, but I think
Yeah.
I've already uploaded the thing.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll
you
watch.
can also go through it and be able to see.
It's actually coming in handy.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, Mr. Rain, let me so request.
Okay. Where was
Yeah, this
I?
time I'm not giving anybody my Zoom again. So what happened?
Oh no, where
Uh,
is my business? Okay, let me just let me do this. Let me get my stuff up here. Oh
or
my
Stephen, you have any question for Victoria?
Um, I don't know. Nah, not right now. I don't have a
Are you
question.
able to are you able to pronounce that name on her profile?
I don't even want to butcher. I don't even want to do it. I
No,
just
you
do
just try.
Victoria. Yeah.
Okay.
Can be.
Oh no, no, no. You guys don't tell me that my avatar is the one speaking all this time.
Yep, it is the one. Mm.
Okay.
So here is where we were. Yeah, I hope you can see my chat.
Yeah.
Eh, Is it smaller or bigger? Okay. So if I go to the daily based on what happened, no, let me just go to the weekly first. Want to see what happened with the weekly. So we have for the past 3 weeks, two, yeah, let's say three, because this one also closed. For the past 3 weeks, we have been having a lot of rejection to the downside because when we went to the monthly, this was actually our when we drew our feed from the low, this was the low of that our trend, and to the high here, we actually saw that price was actually rejecting at the 618 of that month. And actually, at this point, it was not that clear. But when we go to the weekly, you can see how this price is reacting at these areas. It is because of our this previous box on the weekly. If I can just draw it. So we had this box here. We really did draw this box, but it's big at least. Yep. So we really had this box here, and actually price is really reacting, rejecting inside here. This is actually a demand zone, as you can see it. It is a demand zone. You can see it, we are having those pin bars, hammer. Yeah, we are having those hammer candles forming inside, signifying if you know when those hammers form, most of the time they signifies us that we have reached the at the end of that trend. So that's why you see we having that rejection. This last candle of the last week closed as a bearish candle, a bearish hammer, but still it signifies the same thing, that we are actually having that end of that trend. So most of the time, what I do, I really like looking for those highs and lows. Then I feed them, and then identify areas where we can have price attracted to. I normally look for areas where I think and I believe that price is attracted there. Most of it, I almost look for gaps in the market, and then I always look for liquidity areas in the market. And there's those 786, 618 areas of the fib, to see whether if that pullback is coming in, where can it pull back to? So for example, we had this just remove this box here. So we had this pullback coming to the areas. Either we were expecting this price to react to the 618 here, which it did, or to the 786. And as you see down here, we have some of the gaps down here. We can't ignore all these gaps down here. Anytime you see price might decide just to wick below, just to fill up these gaps before it continues going up. So we had these type of a trend going down. That was a high, and this was a low. This was a low high, and then down, and again. We're expecting it at least to pull back. As you can see, it broke the structure down here, signifying that we might either have this trend going down to the weeks coming, we might have this price pushing up to these areas here before either it continues going down or either it might just decide to, let me draw that again. It might just decide to come this way, do this, come here, and again, retest these areas and continue going up, giving us that W chart pattern. So on the weekly, I actually had this area boxed. And then because it is signified this was the end of this trend, I will box this area here. I hope my chart is not that small. You're seeing?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yep. So when you look at the high that created this box here, basically it is this one here. When we feed it from here to here, like that. So these are the areas that I'm expecting price to come to. Either we might expect price to, if it breaks this box up, I'll be expecting, let me remove this monthly fib. If we break this box here, I will be expecting price to push up to these areas, either these areas or these areas here. The support for this area, we can see it was the break of structure here, lining up perfectly with the 618. So I'll be expecting at least price to come to this area, either do this, come here before it goes down, or we might have, if it decides now this week, if we open and this week price decides to sell down and broke below, we might be expecting now price to retest these areas here before it goes to either the first area will be this 78627 and then to the negative 8618 areas of the fib level. So those are the areas that I'll be expecting price to come to the from the coming weeks. So right now we can't tell exactly where we price might go while we are here on the weekly. So when we break it down further, we will see what can make either price to go up or down. So let's go to the, I will mark these areas here. What I normally do, it is just put horizontal lines either to the high here and then to the low here, just to tell me that this is the zone that I'm looking at right now. I'm not worried about this here or this down here. So here is where the price is, and I like marking this area because this is the zone that I'm looking at, the current high and low. So I will mark also these areas. This is the weekly 618 sell areas, and then this is the this is the 786. Sorry. Yep, like that. Then this will be my weekly 618 sell areas. So meaning that when price decides to come these areas here, I will buy it. If it breaks above, I will buy to these areas up here. When it gets to these areas up here, I'll now be looking for those confirmation that will tell me either price wants to sell or either price wants to continue going to the upside. And of course, let me go to the daily and see what is happening on the daily. So I also mark this area here. Here, I want to ignore that. So let's go to the daily and see what the daily is telling us. Is anybody lost up to the daily? Or you're all good? You good? Okay, nice. So this is how the daily is looking like, and as you can see, it is a bit. We have some of the highs and lows, at least a bit of them. So let's see. It started to here, and then it came to here, and then it dropped to here, and then this was the pullback to this area, and then price dropped down. It gave us the pullback, and as we can see, once you look at this trend, it is overall trending down. So we may be expecting it to continue pushing down. If we get a break below here, and this one will take a couple of days to break, or it can just take a day. This is gold. Sometimes you can't tell exactly. So if we get a break below here, then we'll be expecting price to drop. Let me just fib the high on the low on the daily. So this is actually the current high and low that I'm actually looking at on the daily from this point, because it is the one that created this box. So still I will fib up to from this high up to this low. And actually I will look at what will make price to continue pushing down. As you can see, this area, price came and reached this point and started going up. If you look at your left, let's see. So we have something here that made, this was another box here, which was the before box. So if you look, price came to that box and started going up. And you also need to ask yourself, if this price is going up, where can it go to? So number one, we have things like those fair value gaps here, which was already been used. We have this gap here. Just do that. Do that like that. This is the daily fair value gap, and also have a supply zone up here. As you can see, price only came back inside that fair value gap before it dropped down. So those are the things I normally like looking in the market when I'm doing the analysis, or when I get that pullback or the break of the box. So also on the daily, you can, this was the weekly box. I will just make it transparent like that. I will not remove it there. You can see price came, it came down, created a low, and then it created a high here, and then we have the pullback. So what do we expect? We expect price at least to either push up this way, or either continue pushing down from just here. So there are two scenarios that might happen here. So we either expect price to continue like this, create this high, then create this lower high, and then create a new high. Or we might see price doing this, reach this point, just do this a little bit higher, and then it does that. So here on the daily, I will box this area. This is a pullback. As you can see, this was the price was going up, then it pulled back. So I will box this area from this point to this point. Okay, so I just do that. That will be my, oh no, that will be my daily box from this area to this area. That will be my daily box. So there are a couple of things I normally like looking at when I'm drawing a box on each time frame. So number one, if I identify that box, I will now identify the low that created that box. For instance, I'll just start from this point here to the top of the box. And then this is the question that I like. Let me remove these other fib lines in this other box. Then the question that I like asking myself, it is like, you ask yourself, did price actually came back to the 618 of that move? Yes, it did. Once price came to the 618, what do you expect? We either expect price to come to these areas, either to the 27 or to the 618 of this move. And actually, what will make this price to come these areas. So, and of course, we have some barriers that may hinder us from either going up or down. The first barrier here is here. What is this?
Supply zone.
Yeah, so we have, did I have that one? Yeah, so we have a supply zone here, which actually it played out so well. Price came into that supply zone and then it continued going down. And as you go back to the weekly, this was a fair value gap, but we have a supply zone inside it. So those are some of the things that you also want to look at to identify the possible areas where price could be attracted to. So price actually came back down. It formed this pin bar, identifying that it formed this hammer, identifying that this trend has actually reached the end of it, and then price now it is starting to move up. That's why, Steven, I told you we had this candle forming like this hammer. It is because price created a demand zone right here on the daily, signifying us that we are really need to go up. There's a lot of buying pressure at this point, and price might decide to go up. And where do you think will be our first area, our first target area?
Right here. Not the whole thing, sorry. But
Okay, yes. This will be the first target area when you just decide to enter here at this, wait for that pullback to this area. When you decide to enter here, the first area for price to react will be at this point here, this supply zone, before we continue either going up or either price may decide to go down. So these are the areas that I'm looking for most of the time, and I'm actually looking for price to come back, retest this area before we continue going to the upside or to the downside. So if we don't get a gap either way, up or down, then and this price continues to go the way it was trying to do, we might get a retest into this box, this zone inside here before we continue pushing to the other side. So I will remove these zones here. I don't like drawing zones on the daily. So I will just mark this area. This will be my other area. I will just name it. I like naming it a resistance area for me. This is my daily resistance area. So, so this is what we have now known. If we have now known what will be happening on the daily, let's go back to the 4-hour and see what might actually happen on the 4-hour. But remember, this is a pullback, and price is trying to tell us that we might come to this area or this area. Remember, what is the overall trend? The overall trend is down. So what must we be looking at when the trend is going down? We are looking for sales. And remember, this is the major high and this is the major low right here. This is the correct high and this is the correct low. So when you fib it down, these are the areas that we are really expecting price to react on. So if we fib it to the downside, if we have our sell fib right here, you might see these areas. The 618 is actually almost aligning with this daily resistance area, and the negative 27, it is actually aligning with the 786 of the fib, of the sell fib. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
don't forget that. So this is the pullback, and we can also trade this pullback. But remember, this is the main trend. The main trend is down. Unless we do what? Unless we break this area, as the way Wairimu said. Oh, Victoria. Yeah. You changed the name. Yes, did you say that, Victoria? You said unless we break this area, it is when you will identify this as a change of trend, Victoria?
But on the 4-hour.
Yeah, on the 4 hour, yeah. Yeah, it's okay on the 4 hour, but also on the daily, I think it is also visible. Yeah. So that is what we am expecting on the daily. So let's move down to the 4 hour and see what we can get. Let's see. On the 4 hour, box is this. Let's remove that. Yeah, sure. So on the 4 hour, this is what we are really having on the 4 hour. And of course, this is the pullback. Let me not confuse you guys. So this is the daily box. Let me make it bigger so that we can see it. And of course, so this is the low of that pullback. Started from here, it pulled down. Here, it came down. And then we are expecting it to really either continue. If it continues to go up, I'm expecting it to either do this, pull back like this, and then continue going up, or either price might decide to, from this point, do this, come down here, come up here, create something like equal highs here, and then drop. So those are the two possible scenarios that I'm expecting at this area. But the daily is telling me that we might continue having that push to the upside. So let's see what the 4 hour is telling us. So the 4 hour, I have the box here. This is a nice low, and then this is a pullback of this low. If I just box this area like this, that is my 4 hour box. And then I will either hide this daily box so that we can have a clear view of this area here. So if we just decide to fib from down here to up here, if we just decide to fib from down here, from this low, the high of this box, yeah, so now if we get a break, price never came to the actually back, it almost came to the 618 of our box, of our trend, of our high and low, but it also came to this area. This is the demand zone on the 4 hour. So this is the one that actually blocked this price from dropping further. So this is, what is this? 4 hour demand. Yeah, so this is the 4 hour demand, which was actually lining up with the 618 of that 4 hour high and low, which is also a good area to buy. So price came back, it pulled back to this area. Why? Why do you think price pulled back to this area? Why do you think price was really attracted to these areas, apart from the 618 and these demand zone? Anyone to give it a shot?
It failed. It failed
Mm.
to break the box.
Yes, it failed to break the box. Vicky, do you see something? Or David?
Yeah, we also had a very nice fair value gap there.
Exactly. Yeah, we had a very nice fair value gap on the 4 hour, and this is the things as we were. I think if any of them were on that Wednesday book club session, you could have really understood this.
Yeah.
It has to balance.
Mhm.
So the price always has to balance itself. So we had a gap here and a demand on here. That's why you see price came down, wicked inside, cleared that area, and then it continue pushing up. So this is the clear indication that price, the possible results, the possible move here on the 4 hour, we might be having that push to the upside, either to these areas, and this will be the first areas to have the reaction will be here, here, and then to the top of the box before we break it. So these are the areas I'll be looking at. Either if I enter here, this will be my TP1 and this will be my TP2 before we go to hit the negative.
Oh no, oh no.
What?
You guys should find me just a wife. Oh no.
Oh no, oh no. Okay,
Everything.
sorry, man.
Sorry about that. Everything was fine, man.
Yeah, so
Steven, you see now.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay.
So, but remember, we are still on that downtrend move. So if we manage to break these areas here, that is when we will see a very, very nice change of structure to the upside. But I'm still expecting price to keep on pushing to the upside. As you can see here, where exactly? Yeah. So we are good on the 4 hour. That is what I'm expecting. So I will wait for the 4 hour to see what will happen. If either price breaks up or down, then I will take trade to the either side. If we get a break to the downside, I'll be wary of taking the trades here, especially the sell trades. Why do you think I will be skeptical of taking the sell trades around this area if we get a break below? Anybody to give it a shot?
Liquidity.
Yeah, because this is a no man's zone. The liquidity, it's a bit tricky to take the trade here, unless the good areas to take trades is either if we break below, and remember, price might decide to come down just because of this, either the fair value gap here. Price might be just making us to forget, might be just faking us that it is going up and making us to forget this, that we had a gap down here, and also there's a lot of liquidity. As you can see, we have a lot of liquidity down here. So price might decide just to fake us that it wants to go up, and then it just breaks and then drops rapidly to this area. So you must be wary and be checking these areas down here, because we had this gap, and I'm sure in one way or the other, price must come and actually balance that zone. So let's go to the 1 hour
Yeah,
and
just
uh-huh.
yeah, just on the same because I'm seeing something which is very big there, like
Mm-hmm.
that possible reversal as well. Because if you can check it very carefully,
Yeah,
overall we are screaming sales because you're still in that downtrend. That is what the daily has been telling us and the weekly.
yeah.
And now that you are in the 4 hour, I can actually see this was a very nice. We've been creating what? What are these? These two areas.
Where? Oh,
Here,
higher highs and higher low.
yeah.
Yeah, so you see we've been creating
Sorry,
these
lower highs and lower lows.
awesome lower highs and lower lows. So actually, if we manage to break this area, so this is a very like dangerous area, we know as well. We are also in a very dangerous area, like just in the in this time frame. So price did not just sell here. If you can actually put a down fib, is actually going to show you why we rejected around that area. So because even though you just boxed this, I'm also I had actually a bigger box there showing me that on an average we might have been going to take those institution entries up here before we drop, and you can actually see it's going to be a very perfect what.
Um,
Yeah, so it's going to be a very perfect one. So if that is the thing, so there are either two things which are going to happen here. Either we get a continuation or we get a conflex pullback. So I love it. Also, the 4 hour is very much clearly pointing to us.
Yeah. Actually, that's especially this fair value gap down here. It really tells us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And being this was the, let's see, this was the fib. If we just fib, this was the down fib. This move was the pullback of this down fib here. These areas here. So as you can see, yeah. If I just
Yes,
remove
yes. Yeah, and the
this,
fact that we failed to break these, we kind of formed equal highs here. It's actually another very nice indication. You can actually see we formed these equal highs here. So these are the areas which are going to be our most dangerous areas. So does price want to go do a third touch? And you can actually see down here, price has been trying to break this area for a very long time, and we have a very nice liquidity as well on the lower side, which was a buy side. So the possibility of this thing just coming now and breaking it is like super easy. So where do we break? I know Steven is like, what are these guys talking about? Liquidities, fair value gaps. You're going to get there, bro.
Yeah, it's good for me to just still follow. I feel like because then it's gonna click soon, you know.
Haha, super, super.
is clicking little by little.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the possible trade that I'll be looking at most of the time are mostly sales, but I won't hesitate to take any buy opportunities if they show up. So
Yeah.
I think the buy
Mhm.
opportunity will only be valid if it breaks the
mhm.
higher low. That's where it will be valid. But at this point, it's not there's no buy which is valid.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. And okay,
Mhm.
Nelson, have you? Oh no, I think you still have the 1 hour, so you can still. I just wanted to check how the MAs are because
Yeah.
there's actually another thing also because you can actually see whatever is happening in the world right now. We are in. I think the chaos are back, the manipulations are back, so
Mhm.
I'm expecting still a consolidation before we get a massive break
Mhm.
to either of the side. And you can actually see we are kind of forming an ascending triangle wedge. So the possibility of us keep on ascending because now when the chaos are here, people think that people are going to buy gold because it is a safe haven, blah blah blah. But you can see how it has been reacting to the opposite of whatever is happening. Like, yeah, we are having chaos in the world, but why are people not? Why are people not buying gold? Is because the
Yeah.
gold is so it's because the dollar has been going up, and if the dollar has been going up, remember gold is traded in US dollars. So when the currency is high, meaning the price of gold a little bit is going to go sideways, and you can actually see how a lot of stock market has been going up, and that is the stock market that is basically just the industries. And if you're seeing institutions like
Mhm.
commodities are going high, that is to do with stocks. That that is just to mean that a lot of investors are still investing, are still trusting the market. So they are not they're not scared by whatever is happening, like whatever we are being sold. Oh, there's a world war, blah blah blah. That is just bullcrap.
Yeah.
So you can actually see the big fish are still investing their money into assets, into things, into businesses. So
Yeah. Actually, here at this point, actually, I saw some two patterns here. I saw the W pattern, which I liked it from this point. This was a very nice W. We had a break, and then we had that retest to this pattern here for continuation. But sometimes I also see something like now the head and shoulder, because I see this like it created here a shoulder, something like a head, And then I think it can just create something like this. Then we break, retest this thing and go that way. Those are the two patterns I'll be actually looking at this area here. So you can still be checking and see what is being created around this area. And then let's go to the 1 hour and see what can happen. Wow. The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. So this is
The lower you go, the simpler it becomes. I've already seen a trend.
yeah.
I've already seen a very nice entry.
Yep. So I can see this area here. So if I just make this box transparent like that, and then I just hide this. So we had this move created a low here, and then this was a pullback to this area. So you can just decide to box this area here and do that. And that is our 1 hour box. So if you fit this move from this area to this area, so price never actually came to the 618, but we see we have created our first break. And then here now is what you have to look at. Don't ignore these areas. This will be your first TP. And then this will be your second area of your take profit, here or here. So these are the two areas. While you enter here with the momentum, this will be your first area to take that profit because of this supply zone. Unless we break it, we might have something like this. So now we have the break to this area. Now we can have a pullback either back to this box or either at these areas up here. And then before price either decide to go up, or we can have this price just coming to these areas direct and then dropping. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
So
just
those are yes, David.
awesome. Yeah, that is a very nice trade. Just before you boxed that, actually, I can actually see there was a bigger box. So can you draw just the current trend? Can you draw that trend line? I want to see.
Okay. Let me remove these ones first.
No, you should have not removed them, but it's okay. Just don't remove any other thing.
Okay. We are back. So this trend started from at least this point. Okay. I think I like it there. So we do that. Like that. So do that. Do that. So you like the wicks or the bodies? Me, I like using the bodies.
Even me, I draw using the bodies. It's okay. Sometimes I can draw using the wicks, but I love the bodies. So stretch your chart. Stretch it. Okay. So I can actually see that. I normally love to see where this dramatic move came in. This one.
Which one?
If this was the break of the trend line, like literally, if my trend was just cutting here, so that was another one. But it's okay the way you've done it. Also, it's also okay because we can actually see this was a very nice break of structure, and it was the break. So literally, if we come back, this is the pullback. I'll want to see what will happen. If we come back to retest this trend, then this entry will now be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can actually get a very nice manipulation because this could be a very nice fake out as well. This could just be a fake out. Oh no, my guys. It's okay. Oh no, oh no. You guys should sell me your sisters now.
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't have sisters right now.
Steven,
All
do you
are
have
taken.
sisters? Steven is way gone. Okay.
I'm here. I'm watching. I see him.
I'm giving you
I
a
didn't know
task.
I was
Huh?
on mute. Say it one more time. It's cut. The service is not perfect over here, Tonton.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking. I was just saying that you guys should sell me your sisters. I'm
Oh
ready
yeah.
to buy. I'm I'm up with the chat. I'm, uh, I'm actively looking now. Hey, no.
Okay, I got you. Don't worry.
No.
Do it.
Okay. Uh,
Mm.
like everything, my house is just in smokes now. Like, ooh, everything is burnt. I'll never
Eh,
do that again. So I'll never cook when I'm in a call. Anyway, uh, what was I saying? So I was
you
saying,
said it could
yeah,
be a fake out, right?
yeah, this could be a very nice fake out
Mm-hmm.
just for price trying to push to the institutions sell high areas, which I'm expecting them either to be around here or here. If this is the place, then we are going all the way down. So best place to take trades for me would be, let me delete this. These entries are going to come from, okay. Are my lines even being deleted?
Yeah.
Okay, they are.
Mhm.
So for me, I'll draw this supply area, the one above. I love it. Those are the sell high areas. Actually love it. Yeah, so we try to retest the supply area once more. This is the area that is really going to tell me if I'm really going to enter for buys. Any breaks above, I'm going to enter for buys. We fail to break. Technically, I'm thinking now, if we come and form another equal high here, I can take short sells to this place. That is 41.16. Your thing is very small, and I'll just like wait and see how the volume of the market is going to behave. If we manage to come and break this structure area once more, if we manage to come and break this structure area, this one, if we break below again, typically I might be looking for sales around these areas, these two areas, all the way to try and cover this liquidity. And for me, I'm thinking this liquidity is going to be a sell side liquidity. So this week, this is the liquidity we should focus on.
Remember, you have this area here. You ignored this one.
Yes, I still have it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that liquidity area is the one I'm like actively looking for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we for me, if I see this thing coming back down, then
Mhm.
I'm thinking price is just going to target this liquidity area. That is something I can actually root for and just say like 99.9%.
Mhm.
But we have to see what price is going to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I just turn on the MAs right now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I also like the liquidity areas. This liquidity is not just for granted. So if I just I hope you can see the MAs.
And they are very tiny. They look like trend line. Mhm.
Oh no. Funny how small is my chart.
Just increase the size of the MA.
Okay. Where this one.
Just click on the MA on the setting of the tool. Yeah, increase the size. Yes.
That one?
Uh-huh.
Or we want much more bigger MAs like that.
Yeah, I just want to see where they are actually popping up so that we don't confuse them with the lines as well. I know Victoria, still you have not started doing it. So the only thing that is making me to be looking for those buys is if whatever I'm seeing keeps on persisting, because we have now we did break above the 20.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love one more retest,
Mm-hmm.
and for the 20 to kind of start to point up. If the 20 points up, the 66 shows this momentum, then this is going to be a bullish momentum. That is a very strong confirmation of a bullish momentum. So the only thing we're going to wait is that pullback and wait to see what the MA is going to do, basically on a lower time frame, and be able to take those buys. Yeah, so best entries are going to be again on the retest of this box. So that box is super.
Super amazing.
Yeah, that box is super. That box is super. Now, I think this 20 is really going to point us, because if this retest comes all the way, then I'm sure this 20 will not point up, but it will definitely point down, showing us that this was a perfect manipulation.
Let me change the color of this blue of this MA kidogo.
Mhm.
I think it is looking like, I think I might just make it purple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for now.
Amazing. Yeah, so let's see the 4 hours, how they're looking like in the 4 hours, because let's see what is on our way up there.
Oh, no.
You can see whatever I'm saying. So
Mm.
literally that could be the momentum, either to go try and retest
Mhm.
the 200 up there.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 200 up there. But typically, this is why I was saying, if the 20 is in the middle, then expect a very big what? Consolidation.
Yeah, here is when I like Victoria's analysis because
Yeah.
when she said if it breaks above, I
Yes,
like it because I see the 200 on top there. In case
exactly.
of news,
Mhm.
of course, price will try to run up there before it drops.
Yeah, check the daily. Just
Take
check the
the-
daily. I want to see something.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I've noticed there's a difference between how you guys analyze your charts and how I analyze mine.
Mm.
Okay, go ahead.
No, because you guys check on the inner details and I look on structure every single time.
Uh-huh. So what was the question?
No, not the question. I said quick remark.
The way you do your analysis is just you look at the structure, the trend, and you're done.
No.
Mm.
Actually, you can actually see your analysis was so very nice.
Mm.
And this is why we totally agree with it. You know the areas of entry, you know the areas of the possible areas of entries. What we're trying to do, you can see how we've broken it down from the monthly, weekly, daily. Then when it comes now to lower time frame, you can actually see is where now we are now seeing what you are seeing. Okay. So we are now able to see what you are seeing, but now we just want to see, okay, what are our possible areas? Because literally, for me, I'm actually a scalper. I want to take both opportunities, the market going up and down. I'm not able to wait, like I cannot wait like the whole week for me to take one trade or two trades. No. Eh, like just today, I know, like today, I'm going to get more than 3 entries. I've already seen them. And those entries are going to just come within my areas above me. Like I've actually just seen, oh, sorry, on the this was not the time frame that I actually saw those areas, and I can be able
1
to
hour.
capitalize.
It was the 1 hour.
Yeah, just the 1 hour, because I have another 786 above me. I have another 618 above me. I can just take like 50 points, 100 pips, and say I'm good for the day. Okay.
Mhm.
So long as I have a area of interest above me, I'll actually take it. because now I can break that strategy to a very lower time frame and be able to, and be able to see like this buy, Nelson. You know, we had this buy and we took this buy from the 786 to where it is right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so if it continues going up, we are still good. If it now decide to break below, now it's bad. So Victoria, I think, yeah, I know it might look a little bit awkward, but trust me, the basics always win the game. As much as we can put so many names in whatever we're trying to do, the basics win the game. What are
Always.
we forming? Structure levels, lower highs, lower lows. That is the thing. Hizi zingine ni big noises.
Zingine ni kuongea tu. Hey. As long as you
Eh,
know,
eh.
as long as you can point those highs and lows, you have
Yeah,
no
that is
problem.
always that is the thing. You see a break of structure, go with it. You don't see a break of structure, you want to be patient, stay with it.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Yeah. And more and more, once we'll be breaking it together, you'll actually be seeing things differently. Utakuwa unaziona, oh, this is why these guys were saying that. Mm. Yes, Nelson. So this is
mhm.
the daily, yeah? I actually told you about the daily. I saw this pattern and I was a little bit wary because when I see such a thing,
This one.
this break, I actually was able to retest and I realized
Mhm.
this this
Mhm.
was what made this cell to come in, this
Yeah,
smaller cell.
yeah.
And I know we've backtested with you. We've actually backtested with you so many times. So my thing was if we break again above the 20,
Mhm.
then possible this thing might be trying to go back to this area.
Yeah. And of course,
But
mhm.
but whatever I'm seeing right now is I actually wanted the break of the 20, which happened. So we did break. Now I'm seeing this was a retest to the 20, retest to the 20.
Mhm.
And that retest could mean now what? A bearish
might
momentum.
might be selling.
Yeah, the only thing is we only want all these things to be pointing down like this
Mhm.
and the 20 also like this. You can actually see the 20 is forming a wall. Is actually the 20 is the one protecting sellers right now. The 20 is the only one protecting sellers. Anybody who took a sell right now, the 20 is the only one protecting. If we break above it, then we're going to go all the way up. Actually, and you can actually see we have those boxes. So, but technically, sells are looking super nice if we continue with that momentum.
Yeah, so after back testing it a little bit, I noticed that when
Mhm.
66 is crossing the 200 down, price always sells. But when it crosses the 20, when the 66 crosses the 20, we always have that pullback where the cross
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
So I think now the price will continue pushing down a little bit. Or now
Yes.
I don't know
Mhm.
if let's see how the market will open. I think we have like oh, it should be open right now.
Market is opened. Give it like 5 minutes, 6 minutes to see that reaction. Go to a lower time frame.
Mhm.
I
You're
know
not
everybody's
yet.
expecting those gaps, but no activity has been happening over the weekend. So I think the analysis overall was good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
By analysis. So it's except the only place I'm worried about is this zone here and this zone here. So these are the two zones that I'm worried about. But if I get close above these zones, then buys will be super.
Yeah, we are going all the way up to Dubai's, buys to Dubai, buys to
Yeah,
Dubai. Maybe we
buys to
can,
buys.
yeah,
Mhm.
let's see if we can get a quick trade on a lower time frame.
So let's go. Which time frame do you want me to go to? We start from the one.
That is the 1 hour.
Yes, this is the 1 hour.
Okay, go directly to the 1 minute. I want to see how the 1 minute looks like.
That is the 1 minute.
Oh no, that pullback. I want that pullback for this thing to come back to the 20. You can actually see why price is pushing up. Can you guys see why price is pushing up? Have you seen why price has been going all the way up? Are you able to see why I'm saying this is what I was looking for? Alignment. Victoria, are you able to see it for all the MA to be pointing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what we call a perfect alignment. Now, have we exhausted this move? Most probably when the market open, it might continue. But I think right now, if I can actually see, I think we've already exhausted it because after this cross, we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think we've actually exhausted. So can we get another pullback? Now, another pullback comes and breaks the 20, then typically we're coming all the way down here. So, and this is just the 1 minute. Actually, you can actually figure out that whatever I'm doing here in the 1 minute, it's something very small to the 1 hour. Ni kakitu kadogo sana. It's just very small. So, go directly to the 5 minutes, bro. Okay. So on the 5 minutes, I did see that alignment again coming, and when that alignment comes consistently in this lower time frame, momentum might be continuing to push up. So do we get the same thing? 15 minutes, but areas of interest are still below us. You can actually see where your box is pointing at.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I think that trade left us. So 15 minutes, oh no, another perfect alignment just popped up. That's why we got this massive push. Wait for the pullback to enter. Again, wait for the pullback to enter for a buy. You can actually see. Are you guys able to see whatever I'm talking about, this alignment coming in?
Oh, it gapped, man.
It gapped up.
Oh
Where
no.
is the market now?
Here
All the way
down.
down. Oh no,
Here.
no, no. It gapped
Oh,
out of the box. Out of the box.
it
Wow. I
gapped.
told you that was a perfect manipulation candle. That was a perfect manipulation. And that is the thing I was worried about, because I noticed the market closed where? It closed around the 786. So it was a very dangerous area. Wow.
That
Wow.
thing gapped.
Wow. 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 So
That
can you bring your chart closer a little bit? Let's see.
like that.
Uh-huh. No, close, I mean shrink it. Go to the 1 hour and shrink it. I want to see how the 1 hour is looking like. Oh no, that was a big gap, bro. Oh no.
To the 618.
Wow. Straight to the liquidity area. So can you see, guys, the fib I was talking about? Can you, Nelson, put that fib of the that sell fib?
Yep. From where to where? Here to here.
Yeah, from this high. You can actually see we closed all the way below that trend line. So perfect entries, wait for this retest for you to sell. If it wants to come to the retest, wait for the retest either inside this box, whatever Nelson was trying to do in that box for the sales. But that gap,
That gap is
yeah.
big.
So are you able to see why, Nelson, I was saying I was worried about, actually, I closed my trade because of this. I wanted to let my trade run for the Nini, and because overall the market was supposed to be selling. So you can actually see we gapped from this level all the way to here. This is a very bad indication. So will the market try to cover itself fast, or will it just run? But most probably, I'm thinking Asian session, if you don't fill this gap, I think we fill this gap before we run to this liquidity. I think let's just wait for that gap to be filled. Let's wait for those orders to be filled because
Yeah.
I think this is because of what has been happening over the weekend. Like we've been having a lot of activities happening over the weekend. This was a big cash out. A big cash out.
That was a big one.
Yeah, that gap was a big cash out. How did the daily open? The daily candle.
Oh,
You
from
can
down.
see. Oh, no, 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 no.
That's
The
bad.
618 was bad. Hmm?
This is bad.
So, Nelson,
Mhm.
fib. I just want you to fib from this high.
Where?
From this high, okay. From this high
Mhm.
to this low, to where this market wicked back, and see. You're going to see something again, wonders there. Can you see that?
Yes.
You see why I was
618.
still screaming cells?
Yeah. 618, but I liked the cells. Hey.
618 touch retest at the 20 perfect cell. So anyway, so I'm still waiting. Like I'm expecting the market to come at least a little bit way back before we sell more. So I know the Asian market is going to try and break that demand area. But technically, I would love the London session to retest again for it to come down technically. So overall, I'm still looking for sales is my best option.
Cells are your best options.
Yeah, sales because the market overall is
Bearish.
bullish. Yeah, so but I don't want to look for sales below. I'm looking for sales above. I'm looking for sales above. Okay. Unless somebody has something. Victoria, what are you seeing? Chati yako imekustua ama imekufurahisha? Can you open NAS for me? I just want to see what NAS did. I know NAS should not be having a lot of impact. Just open because I'm not able to do it on my thing.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Sell?
Yeah, I had a very nice sell here.
Okay. I think for that, in that case, I have to close my trade. I think it came back to my entry. I wanted to check with you before. Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love trading, man.
Como ndani hapa hivi.
I absolutely love this shit.
Oh,
I had that instinct of gapping over the weekend after I realized my guys started the bombings again, and I knew money, money, money.
I think Nas. I love Nas. Now the problem, these demands on right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
Generally,
Mm-hmm.
I like the cells to this area here, down here.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see what will happen. Steve-O, you're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're in Paris, so you actually 2 hours behind us. I think that uh that time frame fits us much better than the US one. The US, you guys are normally 7 hours behind us. 2 hours is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Can I trade London session tomorrow with you guys tomorrow? Who will be available for the London session tomorrow? I see if I'm going to wake up and trade with you guys live.
What time?
Our London session is around London session starts at to where you are.
9,
It opens at
7.
around just your 7 a.m., Stephen.
7 a.m. for me?
Yeah, 7, 8
Okay.
a.m. there. Mm.
Okay. Yeah, I can wake up.
Yeah, let's say 8. Vic,
Okay.
Victoria saying what?
I'll be available.
You'll be available. Okay, whoever will wake me up, we can trade live the London session. Then tomorrow is Monday. We can trade live London session. Then on Thursday or Wednesday. Wednesday, we can do New York. Can do New
Okay.
York. Yeah. We just trade for the guys doing the demo, you can just push the button. Steven, did you finish with your GNT thing?
My GNT, I actually don't think I finished. If
Okay.
I'm being honest with you, yeah. But the GNT, that's the one from that you sent me, right?
Yes, yes, yes. The global next trend. I think you registered. I've actually seen an email. You did.
Yeah, I if you can even resend it to me, that would help me a lot.
Okay, okay. I will send you the one that I did send you over Telegram. So I'm going to resend you.
Yeah, because I had got I remember I have a new phone, so my new phone it has a new number. I have to get a new Telegram, so I actually have to make a new Telegram tonight. I'll make one, and then if
Okay.
you can forward to me if that's possible.
Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. I will.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anybody has any questions, any comments, anything? Are we still looking at, we're still looking at NAS. NAS is still consistently selling. Oh, love it.
Now it is still selling.
Strain, can we check gold? Our baby. Our girl.
Go back,
Okay.
go.
Allow me to go and sleep. I'm
Okay,
sleepy.
okay, okay, Vicky, we are done. So you can comfortably go and rest.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.
So
Hey, good night.
night. That baby deciding to sell. It's deciding to take liquidity right now.
Decided
Ooh,
to sell without me.
it came back to the box or what? What am I seeing? Your chart is very tiny, man.
Oh,
Even
it almost.
yourself, I can actually see it's very tiny. You have to lean back to see it.
Oh,
You.
my screen is big. I think will increase this font. I know you like something like this.
Yeah, something big, man. Vitu jege jege. Vitu jege jege. Hmm. Oh, oh. And I wanted to enter a sell trade because I was actually expecting the market to gap
Mhm.
down on Friday. Nikasema wacha niwache tu gap because kumekuwa na a lot of uncertainties. This is ile inaitwanga nini? The pain
Ile
of leaving money in the table, on the table. Who's
he,
that?
imegap imegap ikanitoka trades nilikuwa ndani. It's
Imeruka kwa
painful.
stop loss direct.
Huko chini man, zote trade mbili.
Over
Sasa
the weekend, I don't put pending orders. Hiyo nilisema na nikasema hivyo.
nilisahau kufunga man, hata sijui kuliendaje hiyo Friday.
Hiyo mimi Friday, especially wakati with these uncertainties, anytime before you go to sleep, always make sure una
Mm.
secure. Kama uko kwa profit, always make sure you secure profit.
Hey,
Mm.
imegap na pesa yangu bwana huko chini, hata sijui rada yake ni gani. Sasa imenirudisha tena huko nyuma. Sasa hizi ni mambo gani hizi?
Hii ni gold, man. This is gold. This is gold. I was overall bearish.
Mm.
Hizo buys zilikuwa za manipulation hizo. Anyway, let's see. So unaona, are you able to see what that MA looks like it wants to do? Because 20 comes and crosses, which I'm
Yeah.
still rooting for price to go back to where the 20 is, ndio is sell down. Yeah. So hizo entries hapo above are going to be super nice. Hizo entries above are going to see. Angalia ime break box ya 1 hour na imeenda karibu kwa box ya 4 hours. That is dangerous.
IG siku hizi bana watu. IG siku hizi wataki ni create hata account. Nikicreate hivi account washa suspend.
Na una create account kila siku.
Sasa kama na create
yeah?
Kama na create wana suspend kila siku, sasa ndafanyaje? Na niona wanadai aje.
Babana na hao.
Mbona tunasumbuana?
Ile vituko tu nimefanya hapa leo. Sijui ni gani. Unajua bado you are showing your screen.
Oh, I'm still hey. Tuko live. Stop. So wewe najua ulali saa hii.
Nani mimi? Kulingana na venye hiyo gold imeopen. Because hiyo entry ni mbaya. So what I'll have to do is kulala nayo naweza kosa kulala, lakini let me watch a movie. And because nimepromisa watu London session pia, we'll have to do a London session tomorrow, so but nikipata entry mzuri hiyo masaa yangu pia nitaenda tu, lakini I'll make sure I jump for call. Mimi naona nimeanza kusnack, the king of snacking. Nikianza kusnack hivi ndo snack mpaka asubuhi.
Naanza kusnack hadi asubuhi.
I'm the king of napping and snacking. Usingizi yangu ni kama scalp. Uwanga na scalp usingizi pia mchana. Na scalp usingizi 2 hours.
So wewe unakuanga fiti. Unajua mimi siwezi nap.
Mimi nap vizuri sana. Tena ile
zingine naamkanga late bana, nashangaa jamaa sijui mbona wanashinda wakisuspend hii account. Sijui imewakosea nini.
Unasema wewe ukizikwenda umezikwenda.
Nikizikwenda nimezikwenda. Nashangaanga siku niko off kama leo, nikijaribu kulala mchana nashindwa. Siku niko kazi
ni mind. Kulala ni mind. If you can tell yourself to sleep, you tell your mind na ukae chini na ulale. Utakuwa umeikonka.
Lakini nikitaka siku hizi nimegundua technique. Nikitaka kulala naanza tu kuanza kuunda ma highs and low kwa kichwa. Natengeneza
mimi there was actually a time I could only sleep wakati nimeweka audiobook. Otherwise singelala.
Sasa jamaa ma medication wanaanza wakinisumbua tu. Sasa ni nini? Turn left.
Wanakuzungusha left right.
Sasa hii account nilikuwa nataka hata ni boost siku moja niweke link pale. Sasa hii account imewakosea what? So unapangaje?
Mimi ndio huyu bro. Hiyo market vile imeopen is not good. Kuipea time kuje kwa entries. Kemo kufomo hizo sales unaweza shangaa pia. But sales
unarukianga alafu inageuka inakugeuzia utashangaa.
Na kwa nini mimi wewe unatumia chat gani?
Kwa nini?
Hey man, hebu angalia forex.com venye inakaa.
Natumia Wanda.
Hawajaga wamenini tu wamesell tu mara moja moja.
I think huwa wana cover hizo gaps.
They cover it immediately.
Sasa wakikava ipo nani by the way nikikandol kimeenga kimeteremka.
Kwa pia hisa zinaweza continue na actually ikibreak liquidity that thing is going all the way down.
Inashuka kushuka.
Because your that volume is too big. The market to gap like that volume is big.
Wewe nayo unalala saa ngapi msupa?
Nani huyo?
Msichana wetu.
Amelala ama bado hajalala?
Hiyo design una hapana. Sasa usipolala saa hii uamke late, ukimbie kazi, utoke late. Uanze kusema vile unaumwa, umechoka.
Na ni kusoma anasoma ama ako TikTok?
Soma gani?
Ako?
Hapa kweli.
Ako TikTok.
Ni TikTok bro.
Aiwa. Wewe ni hatari baba. Man, that thing is almost covering that.
Nini yeye ananisumbua kila siku? Wanakuwa na ujinga. Ananiambia that we have confirmed it follows our guidelines. Welcome back. Sasa hizo ni nini? Sasa tutashinda hivi ama kuna kitu kingine watakuja kufanya?
Sasa ni hivyo tu, utasumbuana tu hivyo, na kifunga una appeal, unaenda kwa marobot. Unajua siku hizi wame automate a lot of things. Unapata ni marobot kwanza unang'ang'ana nazo kabla a physical person comes and
Robot zinasumbua man.
Review. Actually hata shida hata haikuangi ni robots, ni mwenye amezipea instruction, because people are lazy. Somebody just give it, anaipea code yenye.
Yaani nini hizo zinaangalia sasa? Na hii account
Code
za
ye-
set
ni robots, lakini sasa prompt yenye umeipea ni kama venye umecode email, unaiambia rais kifanya hivi kifanya hivi hapa ifanye hivi. So nyinyi mmeambia ikiona this and this and this and this, it's not account. So wamezi automate very shallow, like automation yao is very shallow.
Yaani kitu kidogo tu unashangaa tu wamekuflag, hata unashangaa shida yao ni nini.
Yeah.
Wananisumbua, wanasumbuanga kila pande.
Watu wanasumbua mbaya.
Sasa hii challenge wamenirudisha wapi huko?
Niko back to square zero.
Mambo gani?
Nani baba? It happens.
Sasa hii nilikuwa na video day. Ndio tulikuwa na call kweli.
Hapana.
Nilishtuka saa 6:05 ndio nafaa ati nifunge trade guy wapi jo. Nikapata inatoa tu kisauti tu dum dum. Na hivyo ndo mambo yangu iliisha.
Hmm?